Lord, my mother.
My mother's 99 and a half, too.
Did she have some game?
No, that's the sad part. She doesn't have game, and he still couldn't guard her.
If I was the Lakers, I would probably be targeting Jaren Jackson.
What are y'all talking about?
What the? We had ourselves a little throwback action in the NFL playoffs divisional round. The refs took us all the way back to 2014 and the Bills lost to the Broncos. The what's a catch or what's not a catch debate took all over social media again.
This was a catch. I am going to blame the refs. This was a catch. He took the ball out of his hands after he came down.
Shout out to Des Bryant. So we're going to play the play, and we need to know from you guys, was it a catch or was it an interception?
And they go deep down the field, and the pass is caught. No, it's McMillan has the football.
They blocked it up perfectly. McMillan does a good job not getting
Wow, that is close.
Intercepted. Oh, my goodness.
At the end of the day, it was a catch. Not just what it looked like or what it felt like. You know, knee hit, shoulder hit, back hit, whatever case may be. My hands never left that ball. I really feel in my heart of hearts that I caught that ball.
Cowboys fans having catch or no catch PTSD all over again.
That's a catch.
But me, I'm calling that an interception because it was such a bang play. But catch or no catch, I think we can all agree that should have at least been reviewed by the refs. It's the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm surprised they were on the ball so quickly.
But guess what? The debate didn't stop there. Rams wide receiver Devontae Adams had himself a catch or interception situation, and the Rams win over the Bears.
Up front, the snap and fire for Adams in traffic is caught. Devontae's got it at the 15. The Bears pull it away. Let's see what this is going to be. Let's watch it here. Down. He is down there. He still has possession, Terry, at that point?
Yes, he clearly completed the catch.
See, now to me, that wasn't a catch. That wasn't even interception. To me, that's a strip fumble. The competition committee needs to detail what exactly defines a catch because there's too much money and emotions on the line for any discrepancy or a judgment call. These players are putting their lives on the line for a win. Look how emotional Bills players were after the loss.
It's extremely difficult. I feel like I let my teammates down tonight.
Dang, I don't miss those days at all. I can feel the heartbreak. But look at it on the bright side, y'all. Josh Allen might have lost another playoff game, and Sean McDermott may have lost his job the following day, but don't feel too bad because Bills Mafia and the players caught something. The annual flight to Cancun around this time.
It's been a long season.
The year is 2026 and podcasts have officially become oversaturated. Rich Paul, tremendous businessman, Clutch Sports co-owner and LeBron's agent and best friend. We all know who this man is. He's dating Adele, by the way. But why, when everything you say or do is linked to LeBron, does Rich Paul have a podcast and he's on there discussing potential or hypothetical Laker trades?
If I was the Lakers, I would probably be targeting the Memphis Grizzlies as a trade partner for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, that'd be a great fit.
See, most of social media thought that was a bad look and a horrible idea because that's Rich's and Le GM, a.k.a. LeBron's way of controlling a narrative. Now, Austin Rivers, he went in on his take.
First off, why do you have a podcast anyway? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I got nothing against Rich. I don't understand why you have a podcast, bro.
Well, his argument would be that players have podcasts.
You're not a
playing in
player.
Yeah.
I don't know any other agents who are sitting there on the mic talking.
I'm with Austin. Everybody doesn't need a podcast. Everybody does not need to talk or be in the spotlight. We all know who Gladys Knight is, but can you name me one Pip? I know who Justin Timberlake is, but I still struggle to this day to name the rest of NSYNC. And that's okay. Rich is supposed to be the per sources part of Shams Charania's breaking news tweet, not the dude that breaks the news.
He's got to stop that.
Fernando Mendoza, salute my guy. You played yourself into a Heisman Trophy, a national championship.
The Indiana Hoosiers are the kings of college football.
And being the first overall pick in the upcoming draft, meaning he's more than likely going to be a Las Vegas Raider. But Are the Raiders the best fit for him? Derek and David Carr don't think so.
There's no young quarterback that you're just going to insert.
Right.
Unless they fix other things.
Yeah.
If you just go out there and say, the quarterback's coming, he's going to fix it. Geno can read coverage.
Yeah.
Geno knows where to go with
Aiden
the ball.
can go in and play.
Aiden knows coverage.
Yeah.
He can read the
Yeah.
There's no young guy that's going to know more ball than them right now.
See, this is where context matters because a lot of people on social media are saying that these dudes are hating. One of these dudes, y'all, remember, was drafted #1 overall by the Texans, and that completely ruined his career. The other started his rookie season for the Raiders and has somewhat of a decent rookie campaign. Just the problem is, fellas, on your take, you can't use Geno Smith and Aiden O'Connell to prove a point when you're talking about doing anything better than Fernando Mendoza. Aiden O'Connell got Antonio Pierce fired, and Geno Smith got Pete Carroll axed. The Raiders better build around Fernando Mendoza in free agency because I think this kid is going to completely reset that franchise.
We're able to pull this off. Whoever thought the Hoosiers would be here, but now the Hoosiers are flipping champs. Let's go!
Now let's get into the quick takes. The U is back on the national stage, and that means after every single playoff win, we had to watch former Canes wide receiver and legend Michael Irvin troll teams they beat by beating something with the belt.
I told y'all not to come to this stadium. Did not tell y'all not to come.
Boomers and folks who aren't really hip with the lingo, the kids these days, they call it BTA. Well, revenge was served. Hoosiers fans and parents went full BTA on Mike and the Canes after the national championship win in Miami.
I've been waiting a long time.
Feel the leather, Mike. It's your turn now. And that leads me into the next one because a mini fight broke out on the field after the Indiana Hoosiers won this year's national championship. Canes running back Mark Fletcher threw a punch at an Indiana player for allegedly making some foul remarks about his father who has passed away. Kids these days are weird, man. This dude went from swinging on his ops 1 second to hugging Fernando Mendoza the next. Make it make sense. And I thought when the Chiefs were eliminated from making the playoffs, we were going to be spared, and I'm not going to name any names here, but spared of having to watch and care about a player's superstar singer girlfriend taking all the shine away from the actual player. But Cardi B's clapback at the NFL Live crew for picking the Texans to beat her man Stephon Diggs and the Patriots actually makes me miss Taylor Swift.
Let's take a look at our picks in this one. I gotta say, I was surprised. We are all.
No way!
No way! What are you talking about? Nothing!
I'm full on Go Broncos because I am not listening to that for the 2 weeks leading up to the Super Bowl. But thank you to the NFL script makers because you're the real MVPs for knocking the Chiefs out early, because just imagine how annoying watching the game would be if there was a Chiefs versus Patriots AFC Championship game.
I just appreciate the support. She's been an amazing supporter to me. And, the Patriots, she wasn't a football girl before I converted her over. But I'm just thankful to have her on my corners.
Michigan State's men's basketball head coach, Tom Izzo, he's a legend. And my man is old school. He gets his players to play a little better by using a little reverse psychology from the old days.
You can't guard my mother. My mother.
At one point in the huddle, you yelled at one of your players that he couldn't guard your mother.
My mother's 99 and a half.
Did she have some game? That's what I was wondering.
No, that's the sad part. She doesn't have game, and he still couldn't guard her.
Forget his defense. If you lose to Miss Izzo, hit the portal. That's it for this week's What to Take. If you see a take that needs to be called out, say something in the comments, and we just might use it. Until then, see you next time. Same time, different takes.